All right, Hannah, so I'm gonna show you how to make chili. So I kind of forgot that I was gonna record it until like I got done with a couple things. So I'm just gonna like recap that real quick. Get yourself some dried chili peppers. I recommend like at least 3. We sell at Walmart. We sell these chile Nuevo Mexico and some chili guajilo. These are like more like a smoky sweet flavor. These ones are mostly spice. And if you go to the Pandea market or whatever, you can get some anchos. These are like smoky. And I think maybe a little sweet, but they're definitely smoky. Since I'm making a Midwestern chili, using beef chuck, red beans, black beans, tomato paste, definitely, with crushed tomatoes and more tomatoes. So I got fire roasted tomatoes. You can really use any kind of tomatoes, but definitely Rotel. And for the chili paste, we're going to be using chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. With the amount we're making, I definitely recommend getting like 2 of these if you want, but these are really good. They fucking flavor. For the peppers though, if you're going to be making it in like a big ass like 5-quart saucepan or like pot, whatever, like I think it's like an 8-quart, 10-quart, but if you want to feed Logan for like 2.5 days, maybe, I'd say probably like 10 of these, and like 5 or 6 of these. But after you take the stem out, shake all the seeds out, toast them on a hot pan without any oil. You just want to leave them on there on a hot pan, and then you flip it, and it's kind of like black a little bit, but not like burnt. That's perfect. Do the same thing on the other side. Put it in a bowl, and you want like almost boiling water. Not boiling, but like almost boiling water. That's what I use the kettle for. But you want almost boiling water, and you just want to let them soak for a while. And then I got like 2 large yellow onions, whatever onions you want. Chop them however you want. I'm doing big old slices this time. See if that'll work. That'll be good. I usually mince them though. Yeah. As for the seasonings, you definitely want thyme, more oregano than you would ever need in your life, but you need it here. Cilantro, obviously. Parsley's pretty good. Don't really need a lot of it. I just like parsley. Cumin. If you're wondering what the flavor is in any Mexican food that is consistent throughout that, like all Mexican food, it's cumin. It's like, you need it. And a lot of it. Smoked paprika, smoky flavor, it's nice. Copious amounts of salt and pepper. I'll probably be using more pepper than what's in here. And if you really want spiciness, cayenne, obviously. I'm gonna make the paste real quick. So after you soak the peppers, now if you watch like other videos of people making chili, you'll probably see that people are gonna say, don't put this water in the blender for making the paste because this water is better, and to use like normal water or beef stock. I've used beef stock and the soaking water. I haven't really noticed a difference. I mean, you could use whatever you want. People say that this water is like super bitter, and obviously it would be if you just, drank it. But people are going to say it's going to ruin the taste. I disagree. Some of the best chili I've ever had was using this. Because, I mean, it's just going to bring more of that chili flavor with it. So, yeah. Oh, and remember, it's really important. Whenever you're cutting them up, you get as many seeds out of these peppers as you can before you toast them and then soak them. Those dried seeds taste horrible. Like, if you keep them in, they're gonna like ruin the flavor. That will ruin the flavor. But if you got some seeds, it's fine. But you want to shake most of those seeds out. Yeah, and then you just want to add like, if you got a blender like this, it's basically completely full of peppers, you want to add like that much water. Like, if your paste is thin, don't worry about it. Just boil longer. Just reduce it more. Concentrate the flavor a little bit more. That's all that really means, is that the flavor is going to be less concentrated. But that's why you let it boil for like 5 fucking hours, just to concentrate the flavors. So it'll be fine if it's just thin after you blend it. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so I'm like actually a fucking dingus. before you blend it, you're supposed to put those chipotles and adobos in it as well with all the other stuff in the seasonings, but you know, it'll be fine. Salt. Now, fair warning, I gotta break it up. I don't measure, so I kind of just go. Yeah, it'll probably be good. Like, that's kind of how I measure things. Plenty of pepper. I'm a pepper fanatic, if you couldn't tell. Some thyme. Like, thyme is more like an Italian seasoning, but to be honest, I like it. Put some of that in there. Yep, looks good. Oh, I miss that smell. It's been too long since I made chili. This, like, chili paste is gonna smell fucking heavenly. Like, this stuff is actually peak. Now, a bit of cayenne pepper. I like it. A little spicy. That's more than a bit. Cayenne pepper is pretty powerful. But whenever you're boiling it and you feel like it's not chili flavor enough, one thing to remember is that the flavors will concentrate. It will reduce. It will taste better the longer you boil it. But if you think the flavor's lacking a little bit, just get some chili powder. This is dark chili powder. I honestly don't know the difference between dark and light chili powder. One's dark, one's light, I guess. But and now one of the star ingredients, oregano. Now you're gonna hear like people say shit like Mexican oregano. Honestly, I'm not informed of the difference between the two. Oregano, it's a plant. How different can it be? I mean, I guess it depends on the soil it's growing on. Cilantro. Always want cilantro. It's Mexican. This is like really inconvenient. Let me move this closer. There we go. Plenty of cilantro. Plenty of that. Parsley. Oh, there we go. There we go. I like parsley. Parsley fanatic here. And then, honestly, the star of the show. That one on the floor. That's fine, though. This stuff is a little bit hard to get out. So, took the cap off a little bit. This stuff is powerful. So, if you want to be careful, probably like a tablespoon. If you actually want to measure it. So, probably maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, I'd probably say like a tablespoon and a half of cumin. And you'll probably be good with that. Oh yeah, smoked paprika. Honestly, all-time favorite seasoning. I throw this shit in like everything that I cook. Probably pisses Zach off a little bit, but he's too timid to tell me if it does or not. However much you want that. Like, honestly, seasoning is always objective. Unless you're in culinary school, then it's not. But in my opinion, when you're home cooking, seasoning is always subjective. Like, it is not one of those objective things. So just add how much you want. Because remember, you can always go forward with seasonings, but you can never go back. So be careful. I mean, I know you cook, so like probably don't need to tell you that, but it's just always a good thing to remember. You know, it's solid advice. You can always go forward, never back. But I'm gonna get done blending this, and then I'll show you what else there is left to do, I guess.